This room is somewhat of a disaster. It's not too disastrous, but it's somewhat disastrous. I've got to make use of space in here better. I would like to get this door going again. I've kind of choked it off to make a pathway toward the water closet there. But the project for today is going to be make another piece of furniture. I can't believe I'm saying that. But I'm going to make, these are really terrible. They don't hold much weight at all. And there's really not much in there. There's some guitar books, and there's some books on diseases of the equine in Saudi Arabia or something. There's a bunch of stuff in there that's basically useless. Bunch of manuals on cars I haven't owned in a long time. And so I'm going to try to straighten this up some, get this door functioning again. And the reason for that is when I cut this door in for the little bedroom, so the whole premise is to kind of make this a suite, like a suite mate situation like you had in college maybe. And so you can come in through here. You got your own private water closet, but there's no shower in there. Only shower is here. There's a bath, but it's on the back porch, and it takes a couple hours to get that going. But I think that it would be better to have this door going again. So I'm going to try to get that going again. That means cleaning all this up and doing something else with it. But first of all, I got to find a place to put more tools, glue guns, and supplies, and vacuum cleaner bags and whatnot. Maybe make better use of these terrible plastic things. So I'm going to bring this up and make like an open tool area right here, kind of like that. So this has worked out great. I've got some felt coming today, and I'm gonna felt the sides of this and sort of do a little bit more touch up on this. So that's just turned out just so beautifully. I'm very, very happy. So I got room in there for stuff. I could probably put hot glue stuff in there if I want to. But I want this to come up some. That's fine. I'm separate coffee maker and everything for in here. So I got some plumbing to do on the back porch. I got a lot of back porch stuff to do. I don't know if I'm going to make this kind of a rambling kind of a thing, not too dedicated to one thing, just kind of a organization of life video, huh? So, right when I say it's working good, okay, it does work good. Okay, we're going to pop down and put this thermostat in Daphne. Heat it up a little bit, give it 20 or 30 degrees more. But this is an old thermostat, so usually I boil them and make sure that they open and close. So, ouch. So it opens and closes fine. You don't need to see that. Okay, lunchtime. See? So I got this area here, all like a tube and a half of silicone for caulking and stabilization. And it's a little cold, but I did it anyway. And the siliconed all along this edge here. You can see it. And we'll get this kind of less of a trip hazard. So I can't do much else here. I'll probably have to sit for a whole day at this rate before I can scroot that Robbery back over there and clean this out. So let's go make a table. Not really a table, but more of a box stand, I think you would call it. So I can't really clean up out here. So anyway, we'll let this sit. Head down to the barn. Okay, I'm down here with Daphne. I can just stand here and do this. That's amazing. I'm for that. We don't need to have that there anymore. The old Mark Thompson warm it up method. Those are the best canned tomatoes, by the way. Those right there, in case you're wondering. So we'll keep that handy. But we're going to pull this thermostat housing off, but I got to get a big pan and put down here and all that stuff. So let's go ahead and just make sure we got nothing going there. Oh. Okay, how much is in there? Well, I can see that just fine. Yep. So, at least one of those is still working. You know why I say still working. She caught the Katie, left me a mule to ride. Well, when I say pan, I mean pan. This is a concrete mixing pan. I find that to be rather advantageous when draining radiators, especially if you got a big truck like this and you can get it down there. Let's put it like this. How much you want to bet a bunch of it spills out anyway? I think I better do it, because it's going to run down the frame and cause a problem. That's 5/16 down there. Let's bust that loose and drain some out. I'll tell you what, the radiator hoses are a little crispy. See 70445, and I'm going to measure these and get a flexible hose here. Oh, goodness gracious. It's so cold. Alright, I wonder what to call. Oh, I know what, that's just wood dust. I thought it was, my calipers were corroded there for a second. 1.5. And 1.5 and 1 3/8. 1.5 and 1 3/8. No, that's more than that. Okay, I'm doing something wrong here. So, alright, well, whatever it is, it ain't gonna apply to you anyway. So, I've got to get kind of a general length of that too. Alright, let's do that then. Well, I think they're both 1.5, because, you know, I measured it and got 1.5 there, and then I just stuck this on here, and it goes down there and it goes here, and so I need that, and I need it at least, I don't know how old that thing is. I need it at least 20 inches long. Okay, so 20 inches long. Let's put that in my back pocket because I gotta make a table in a minute. And let's get that off. I think that's, like I say, I think that's a Mr. Gasket in there, down in there. So let's get that out of there. Is that 5/8 or what do you think that is? Where did I put them tools? There they are. Is it 9/16? Yes, it's 9/16. And CCR, no thanks. Okay, 70445. I'll measure those too when I get down in there. I just got the Dremel and cut that one clamp off. Clamps are old too. Let's see what's in here. Oh, look at a mess. I probably got a thermostat gasket somewhere. Yeah, this looks like a Mr. Gasket to me. Okay. We'll get some antifreeze too. Antifreeze and a 70445. And, well, it says, got 160. It says 180, but it ain't done it. I can tell you that right now. That thing opens way too early. It's just way too cold. Yeah, it looks pretty good considering it's just old 305 from 1978. Okay, let's just pull this on off down here and see if we can just get this going. Get that out of there. So at the radiator, it's 1 3/4, so it's a Daco 70445, and I'm going to try to measure the output on the water pump just for fun. So it's 1 3/4 on each end of the lower one, and we're going to just stop here. We're going to go dark over here and go up and get some parts and try to remember to get some. I don't know how much antifreeze I got. Well, let's get some fresh. And I have a water distiller, so I got plenty of distilled water down here. So, good time to change all that. Old but good. Let's start building our table for under the toolbox here. So 23 1/4. So your results may vary. Okay, We're getting there. This is the base for my little stand. Pretty solid. Digging it. Okay, I got the first level done. And now we're gonna build up a little bit more, 22 inches tall. But it's gotta be pretty substantial. So we're gonna have to keep building on this foundation. Here, let's measure up and see where we're gonna be. This is just such a quick meatball thing. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and cut this piece to go in here. That'll help stabilize it too. Okay. Just playing around. Okay. So this is the back side. Hard to tell the difference, isn't it? And then there's the crown right there. So all I gotta do is glue and tack that in. And we'll be done and ready to put the toolbox on it. Let's see how close I came to 22. Alright, got it locked in. Yep, 22. Well, I don't know, it's so cold. I don't know if shellac's going to be much good to me. But I guess so. I guess we'll do her. She's just tacked and Gorilla Glued. So, got to get my little furniture hammer and tap in these little edges here. So, we'll look at it in a second. I believe the word we're looking for here is eclectic. So I got it shellacked all I'm going to shellac it. And when I get some green felt on it, it'll look better. And maybe I'll do some more painting on it later. But right now I just want to get it in there so I can organize that area. Get that box up, put stuff in here. And the whole point of this was to help organize that room that I talked about earlier. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can I moved the toolbox already. So let's see about setting up our little table we made. Clean this up. Okay. Let's put this here and sure slides easy. I don't know why. No reason for it. I didn't put any pads underneath it or nothing. Let's put one pad under this. It's a little Rocky Balboa there, isn't it? I think they're over here. Are they over here? Yeah. Okay, I just put a pad right there. That's got it nice and stable. So let's put this back up there and see how it does. Give myself a handle there. So I kind of left that open over there, kind of a handle. So let's have a Messiah since we've got a handle, right? All right, well let's just put this right here and we'll see how this does. This thing's got to be kind of heavy. Say, that's pretty cool. Okay. Okay. So now I got my drill and I can just put them right there. I measured to make sure that worked. So there's your drill and there's other stuff. And I can open this area up here now. Let's see what this is like. Okay. That's fine. We'll pull it out a little bit. The thing to do here is to open the lid and then pull it out to where it doesn't hit the giraffe things. Oh, I guess that's shellac or something. Okay, that's okay. That's just high enough for me, and all that other stuff. So we'll put some stuff back in it. let me take a picture and show it off, and sort of makes a little coffee cubby a little cozy. Wonder what I could store in there. Think about that. I don't really want to cover that up, but anyway. All right, let's take a look at it. Now I can go on the route of straightening this place up and getting that door open. Okay, let's see here. Maybe that's locked. Nope. There you go. It's all open again. All right, very nice. So you can come in from that other bedroom and come in here and you can take your shower. All right. Well, like I say, those are just barely adequate. Keep your feather pillow on there or something. So, you know, doors are expensive. So this makes them heavy and quieter, and it's a true sign of a cheapskate. Okay, look at that. You could even lock me out if you wanted to. Interesting. Okay, glad to have that open again. So all I got to do now is just and I tell you that putting that, I know that looks crazy, but it's nice looking. See, there's a little house out there, all lit up. It's so cool. So it's nice having some natural light in here. That would not only not good enough, the sun just blasted in there. So when you came around the corner in the door over here, you just get it right in the face. So that window there was practically useless. But this is almost like having a window. All right, well, this is just part of what I do sometime. So there's all my books. Not all of them, but most of them. So I'm happy with the whole thing. So I lost the closet in here too. You know, it's like lost a closet, gained a water closet. You know, lose a daughter, gain a son kind of thing. All right, I'm just going to leave all that stuff there. I don't see any reason to mess with it. So I just got to find somewhere to put this stuff, but that don't really matter. So give us a thumbs up, and we'll do something else later. I don't know what else, but I'll think of something.